So we're just waiting for some people to tune in. We're going to try to show her having a treatment done with Kit here in a minute. Pretty dark over here. I don't know. She's so pretty. What is that? Hi, Barb.
Put it closer to this side so we can try to get some light.
Is my flash on? No. Hi, Denise. Hi, Diana. Hey, Barb. All right, let's see if we can get here. You'll probably need to go on before me.
I think it's okay. Nadia was staying outside. Come here, Mommy.
You're going to hear some tractors in the background. We have some work going on today.
We heard a little squirt of the syringe. So she's very reactive, but she's actually being very good for her treatments right now. We had Dr. Daniels out earlier today, and she was very pleased with the amount of granulation that she actually saw in the wound. Which lets us know that what's being done is a good thing.
Is that enough light on there for you?
Hey, Mommy. Come on.
Hi, Chloe. We miss you. So, her reaction to this kid is primarily just because
it's fear-based. She hasn't been handled much. And this is a lot of attention. There's actually a lot of energy going on right now. It's feeding time. A lot of people moving about, equipment moving about. There you go, Mommy. She was very good earlier today with her treatment, and it was very quiet. There was nobody around.
So you're trying to do what?
So I'm just trying to take away any of the crust or residual ooze that's on there. So we're gonna once we get that cleaned off, then we're gonna apply Manuka honey to it, and that's gonna be our treatment protocol. We'll do some Vaseline below the leg to help any of that drainage I did here to her leg and skin, which can have a corrosive effect to her. So this is the way we are treating her. We're just taking our time. It's okay, lady. And so the reason someone say, well, why don't you have a lead rope on her? Well, she reacts adversely to being restrained. So if we were to have a lead rope on her and she felt that tension or restraint on her, she has a tendency to go up. So we want her to be able to get away if she wants to get away. You're okay, Mommy. But she's been doing really well with the treatment. Hi!
So we don't really know what happened to her if someone's asking.
No, but I mean, by going to the property, I'm going to assume it actually was barbed wire. It was a small paddock area that was completely enclosed by barbed wire, and that makes the most sense. Hi, Mom. So there's actually, you can tell if she would, if she could actually sense what I'm doing, her reaction would be a lot harsher. Okay. We still have the. Is that tractor still running over there?
Yep.
Yes. Yeah. But like I said earlier today, she was a lot more comfortable with her treatment. Less activity. Or only Dr. Daniels and myself are over here.
You were actually able to hose her, correct? Hose the
So
wound?
it was not like a full-on hose. It was just
Right.
like a light misting to be able to take off the crustiness, if you will. She's like, this is not the way I anticipated eating dinner.
So how many times a day are you treating her?
At a minimum twice a day. We check on her in the middle of the day to see if she has any more excessive drainage. If it requires more than 2 treatments a day, we'll, of course, do that. That's all the crustiness is off of it.
Okay.
Put that out here. Back to you, Maddie. And can you administer? You can set that down. Don't put that on the shirt. That baby down won't look good on your nice shirt.
It's alright.
Okay. And so here's a manuka honey. It has a medicinal purpose on it, and you would think, oh, well, that would attract flies. It actually has the complete opposite effect of it. It prohibits flies from engaging in that. And so you see if Maddie's using a spoon, so she'll just drop it on my hand, not touch the gloved hand. And I'll take one more scoop, Maddie. So we're not introducing unfriendlies into the manuka.
Yeah, cross-contamination type
Yeah.
stuff. She's surprisingly good at letting her treat, yes.
Yes.
But you've done this before with 2. It's whiskey and
Yes, this is, we've had
Mona
some,
Lisa, right?
Yeah. Hi, Mommy.
Because I think Radar's was a little more intense.
Radar had some, but his, he had significant infection in his. I mean, when we loaded him up, the smell was overwhelming.
And you can see his bone. Yeah.
3 inches of candy.
And we have Sport over here who's observing. He's such a cute boy. Hi, Mama.
Now, interestingly enough, didn't Dr. Daniels question her breed today?
We're not questioning her breed. I think the people that had her were thinking she was a thoroughbred, and Dr. Daniels thinks she is a quarter horse.
Okay.
Okay, I'll take some more. So that was a quick swipe.
Yep, you can see it on there.
Yep. And she'll continue to get better and better once she realizes we're not here to hurt her. We have a lot of new sounds, new people, new smells.
And she's only been here since Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday evening.
Yeah.
So she came virtually at nighttime into a dark barn situation. I'll take one more scoop, Maddie. I just want to make sure that we get it completely covered. Thank you, ma'am. Running, we're almost done.
You have nice roomy stalls over here.
Got it.
Did you get it?
Yep, got it.
All right, so can you guys see that?
Okay.
Yep.
So we'll get her a chance to settle down, and then it'll come back and reapply some Vaseline below that. So if there's, well, there actually is going to be drainage coming off of her wound, but that'll also protect the skin and hair on her legs, so she won't get that corrosive effect from the drainage.
Right. Okay.
So
now we did add a donate button on here today. Yesterday we weren't able to activate that. We were having some PayPal issues on some phones, I guess, but everything's been fixed.
Chalk it up to 2020.
Yeah, at 2020.
In 2020
Exactly.
is happening.
So thank you for everyone who were able to get through yesterday and donate, or Saturday actually. But if you were having problems, it's working now. Also on the website. So
yeah, thank you guys so very much for your donations, especially during this difficult year. I know it's been taxing and on a great many people. And so any amount of donation, whether it's $1 or $2, helps us out, and so we can do this kind of work and rehabilitate these guys. But her prognosis looks very good. We just have to work on her getting more friendly, more socialized. We haven't been able to focus on her rear end. We don't want to focus on her rear end because of her tendency to kick out, but her tail is like a club right now. So the telltale sign of how we progressed in her socialization will, when that tail is completely combed out.
Right.
And she has a flowing mane and tail.
yeah, she's a pretty horse.
She's absolutely gorgeous. I don't know, she reminds me a little bit of Versette.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Versette is one of the thoroughbreds that we took in from Puerto Rico, suffering the aftermath of the hurricane, and our actually new
Volunteer coordinator.
yeah, not volunteer coordinator,
No.
our new adoption coordinator.
We still love you, Michelle.
You're still there, Michelle. We haven't given you the boot yet. So our new
North
adoption
Stacy.
coordinator,
Yeah.
Vanessa, she had adopted Versette, and they look very similar to me.
Yeah.
Just
Stacey's
based
just taking
on
a
my
hiatus.
memory. Yeah.
Yeah.
And size.
Yeah.
But she's got the sweetest little mouth, and but she's a little bit naughty.
So somebody says, for horses, how does the wound close itself?
So let me borrow your phone for a minute and see if I can get a little bit closer, guys. So Maddie, can you use your light here? So we're going to try to illuminate this wound a little bit for you, so you can see what we're talking about when we are speaking of. Let me see if I can do both.
Yeah.
So let me see. Can't get very close to her right now without setting her off, and that's something we don't want to do. But there's what you call, hi! Granulation tissue. So that granulation tissue is actually going to fill in the wound itself. And that Manuka honey is going to help close that area off and help prevent any additional infection. So that granulation tissue will fill in that wound in its entirety. She'll have a pretty nasty scar. Only time will tell exactly how significant it's going to be. But Dr. Daniels was pretty pleased with the granulation on the wound. Hi. See, that's a good sign. Being curious and inquisitive is what we want. Alrighty, let me hand the phone back to you, Karen.
Do we know her age?
We do not.
Okay.
Like I said, we were talking about yesterday. She just wandered up and was wandering loose in the neighborhood, and the people that had her took her in. Once we're able to handle her more and/or sedate her without causing her too much stress, Dr. Daniels will be able to examine her mouth and get her a closer guesstimate with her and looking at her teeth to get a better estimate of her age. But right now, she is not in the program of looking in her mouth or accepting oral medication at this point. But
Okay.
in due time, we think this will all change.
All right.
All right.
Thank you,
wanna go-
Teresa. We appreciate that very much. She just donated to
Who
it,
wants
to
to
the
see
cause.
sport?
Let's go see
Let's
sport.
go see sport.
Yay.
The companion. Oh, he's talking.
It's been hot today. Oh my stars. Oh, humid. Hey, pretty boy. What's up, cute stuff? He looks a little older, huh?
Yeah, we have him down as 30.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's
Hey,
like to
say
get it. He's a cribber, so you won't get a really good guesstimate of his age because of his front teeth. Let me see. Hi, can I take a peek? See his front
Yep.
teeth? Yep, he's a cribber. Yeah. But he's a sweet boy.
So did Sport wander up too, or was he already there?
I'm not sure we got the full story on Sport. I actually left the conversation to get the trailer prepared for loading candy.
Okay.
So,
Hey, pretty boy.
but they are very much attached. When we took him out to get his photographs today, she had a slight meltdown.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So where's my little handsome boy? He's got that little mustache. He's got like that milk mustache. See?
Super friendly.
Yeah. Super
Okay.
sweet guy. He almost has like that Mustang kind of head, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And those cute little
He's
ears.
like Horace and Grandpa together.
Yep. I think you would technically call him a grade, which
Okay.
means a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yeah.
Potluck. So I'm a potluck pony. Well, let's go take a look at everybody that's getting fed tonight.
Okay.
Let's do
Y'all wanna hang with us?
Let's do a walk.
Hi.
Hey.
Yes.
Here, hold on. Let me get a- I have to wash-
Yeah, will you spray my feet, please? Good catch. Yeah, we have to do that, guys, because they're in quarantine. I didn't touch anything but my feet.
Oh, check my balance out.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, good. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Michelle. We appreciate your donation. So we're going to take a tour. We haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, let's do a walk.
So let's do it. Things have changed up a lot since the last time. Oh,
What's the matter, Karen?
I'm getting old. I'm feeling my age.
No, we were just talking about that on Saturday after we finished loading candy. Like, it's really starting to feel our age out here. Hey,
So Jeff,
this is our human grandpa. Let me see if we let's get the lights on in here.
okay.
It's getting dark a little earlier now, so.
Okay.
Alright, who we have still in here now? Oh, we have Pocahontas. We had some people that were asking about Pocahontas and Cheyenne Saturday.
Yep.
So here, let me open this so we can get it.
I think she's in heat, so
Yeah,
excuse,
she's-
excuse probably her business.
Yep. Excuse her business. So
Hey, pretty girl. She just had dinner.
yeah, hi, pretty girl.
She's flirting with little boss over there.
So she says, I'm an older girl, but I haven't lost it yet.
Right. But she's sponsored to adopt,
Yep,
right?
She is sponsored to adopt, which is absolutely phenomenal. That's what we want for all these horses that we take in, is for them to find their forever human.
Yep.
And then we have Bonnie over here.
We got Moon. Moon's right here.
Ooh, we have Bonnie. Bonnie's sponsored to adopt.
Hi, beautiful. You can see them pretty blues.
Let's see the beautiful face of hers.
Hi, good looking.
Hey. That red really makes her eyes pop.
Right?
Yep. And so she is fair complected, as you can see, even around her nose. So she stays in during the day and gets nighttime turnout, so she doesn't get exposed to the sun. And here's her companion she came with, our little Paso boy, Moon. Hi, buddy. How are you?
Now I refer to him on Facebook and Instagram always as a miracle pony.
Yeah,
because
he is the miracle pony.
His survival is a miracle.
If you were to go back and look, we have folders, or albums, if you will, on all the horses that we've taken in and rescued. And if you were to go back and look at...
Sorry, everybody's getting vocal.
Yeah.
Hay's coming out.
Yeah, excuse me. Hi. If you go back and look at his album to see what he looked like when he first came into RVR, pretty significant difference in him. And we had consulted with Brandon Equine Medical Center when we first got Moon in. He has a cleft palate, and we weren't sure. What have I got on my
You got a
head?
mosquito on your head.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I need all the blood I got. My red blood cells are very valuable to me. And so we consulted with Brandon Equine Medical Center, and it was a common consensus among the physicians there, and also Sean and Doc Gold, who was overseeing his care at that time, that he had pretty much figured out how to best manage his cleft palate. He positions his head a certain way when he eats and when he drinks, and so he pretty much figured out how to handle it on his own.
Yeah, he's eating his
And
dinner
so
right now.
Yep. So there's no need to have any medical intervention.
Mush. Oh, he's got it all turned over.
Yep. So Moon figured out how to survive on his own, and we just gave him the place to do it.
Yep. He can eat grass.
Yep, he can eat grass. He can't do hay at all, but he does very well with grass. Makes for green output.
Now, someone's asking, what does sponsor to adopt mean?
So first of all, anybody that's interested in adoption, we ask that you go to our website. It's at rvrhorserescue.org. And you can see the horses that we have available for adoption there. And if you're interested in adoption, you would need to fill out the application process. And that's the best way we have found to go about matching you up with the horse you're seeking or looking for, and also to make sure that you fit our criteria for adoption as well. So when we're talking about sponsor to adopt, that's a process where you contribute or donate a certain portion of money for the sponsorship of 1 month period of time if the horse is in fact ready to be adopted. And during that period of time, we monitor your engagement with the horse and how frequently you come out and interact with the horse to make sure it's a good match. And so that's what we're always trying to do with the horses here with their prospective adopters, is make sure it's a good adoption, a good fit, both personality-wise and skill level-wise for the horse and or adopter. So I hope that answers your question.
Thank you, Tammy. Okay.
So we'll walk around the other side. So we have horses coming and going right now. Different horses are finishing up eating and will be turned out into their evening paddocks. We're still waiting to feed the big barn over here.
And we had a big morning too, right?
Oh yeah, we did.
Now we haven't, I don't think, officially introduced these guys.
Well,
Here we go.
So, official introduction. This is Dancer. She is a senior horse. Not rideable, not trained for riding, but she's just looking for a home as a pasture pal. In a perfect world, we would like her to go with her companion, Star, who's
Pretty
in the
girl.
next stall. She's absolutely a beautiful mare, super attached to her boyfriend next door, which we will see in a minute. Yeah. But as I said, these are just these guys right here, Dancer and Star, are pasture pals. Hi, Mommy.
Kim, we had Candy's leg earlier in the feed, so once it gets posted, you can go back and see that. That's how we started the live today.
And this is Dancer's cohort in crime. This is Star.
Isn't he smashingly handsome?
Yeah, he is. He's a dirty boy too. So these guys actually get turned out in the daytime, but they're in an extremely shaded area because of this gentleman's fair coat. Yeah. So anybody remember Pike and Rabbit from the grade 8?
Yep.
So this guy reminds us of both of those guys, actually personality-wise also. Sweet boy. So if you know anybody that are looking for pasture pals, or if you're recently retired and you have property and you want some lawn maintenance crews,
Yeah.
Star and Dancer would love to find a home.
Yeah, but it took these guys a little bit of time to get used to us. So
Yeah, I mean it did. They were a sad situation, a situation of the times. The lady that owned them and she has 6 other horses had an extremely volatile medical condition, and it tapped her out both physically and financially, and she had to find placement for all of her horses. So we're hoping to find these guys a special home.
Too handsome.
Yeah. It's hard to break up families.
The boss.
Boss, here we have another gentleman that has been sponsored to adopt. And actually his adoption has just been completed, and he will be going to his forever home
Boss.
this coming weekend, I believe.
Boss.
Hey. Hey. And this, in case anybody's curious about this color, this is called a flea-bitten color. Some of it may be mud. Let me see. Hi. You want to come say hi? Come here, little boss. Come here. Come here. Yeah, he's a big boy. Come here. Oh. Yeah, he's an off-the-track thoroughbred. He's a big boy. I guess he doesn't want to
He's
say
finishing up his tidbits.
that. Yep.
Right.
Let's sit down and take a quick peek at Miss Dozer. Hi, Doza. So, if you know anybody that is a mule whisperer, we're looking for a mule whisperer. Or actually, Doza is. She's looking for her special somebody. That person hasn't come along yet, but we're hopeful here in the near future we'll find her perfect adopter.
She's a big mule. You just
Yeah.
can't tell from
Yeah,
that far
she is.
away,
Yeah,
but
she is a big girl.
I think I got some good pictures of her. though.
Yeah, loads of personality. We'll be posting some pictures to her album later on
Yep.
this evening, so you can get a good look at her. And she loves to play. She loves the minis.
Yep.
Yeah.
She stands down there though because she's attached to the Passos, and of course they're on the other side, so she's
Yeah.
as close as you can get.
Yeah. She's got her halter off one ear there. It's a
Yeah,
new, it's a
I
new
saw
look
that.
she's got going.
Fashion statement.
Let's take a stroll over here to the big barn. Oh!
Lynn Nelson says beauty sends her love from afar.
Aw. It's gonna make me sad, Lynn.
Sorry for the movement, but I'm walking on, you know, uneven ground.
At least you're still upright.
This is true. This is true.
This is our little mare herd here. We call them the Golden Girls. This is Trevisia right here, this paint Pasofino, and it looks like she will be hopefully doing a sponsor to adopt here the next week or so. We're familiar with her potential adopter, and they have a horse that's not doing very well, and they want to make sure and have a companion available for their senior guy. And it looks like it's going to be Miss Trevisia. I think she would absolutely love being doted on by a big warm blood.
Yeah.
Yep. And so that Gula right behind the paint, Trevisia, is Galasina. She's available for adoption. She's a beautiful mover, wonderful Pasofino mare. And this is her gal pal,
Ruby.
Miss Ruby. Also a beautiful mover. She's not tattooed, never raced in her life, but they missed out not having her race because she can freaking haul booty.
Yeah.
Hi.
Now she does have, what's a muscle atrophy in the front there?
She's had some kind of trauma or accident. If you see in her left front leg, I don't know if we can see from here. Ruby, why don't you come a little bit closer, baby?
And from what I understand, she actually made nice with a little bitty boy this weekend. Little toddler, petting all over and just letting him love on her. So that was cool.
And she's not completely blind in her left eye. If we can come a little bit closer to her so you can see that she's definitely experienced some kind of trauma. We don't know if it was a riding accident or what, but it's also affected her left eye as well. So she can see clouded vision. Like I said, she's not completely blind in that eye, but not extremely clear. And
when this horse came in, she was
a skeleton.
Like Romeo.
Yeah, she was a
like
skeleton.
the picture on our top. She was that thin.
Yep.
Neglected. Yeah.
And we loaded her in the pouring rain.
Yep.
She's not a big fan of trailer loading. And she doesn't want to be in the place where she found socks. Right. It's this beautiful, beautiful breeze happening right now.
Yes, it feels good.
We are so
right
grateful
here.
for this slight change in weather. Even just the drop in humidity is much appreciated. So we have some ponies back there that are waiting to come in also. They're being awful patient.
Yeah. Now we're still looking for volunteers.
Yep.
So if you're looking to be with horses and have some time to give, RVRHorseRescue.org. Fill out that volunteer application, and Michelle will get in touch with you as soon as possible and get you in here for an orientation.
So, just in case you are wondering what the process is, once you fill out that volunteer application, it goes to Michelle, our volunteer coordinator. She looks through the application. Let's go down here and flip on the lights.
Okay.
And then we actually have orientations where we go over the basic rules of operation here on rescue for safety concerns and also for the proper horse care. And once we get
then there was light.
set up with that, voila! And that down there is Meals on Wheels.
That's it.
So we only have some of the horses in. We got Cody and Charlie here.
Cody having dinner.
Yeah.
I mean, Charlie. It's
Charlie.
My bad. Sorry.
Yep.
So I told you I'm getting old.
That's suffer from sometimers. Sometimes I remember things, sometimes I don't.
All right. So who we
Who's
got?
in here?
We had Sendarius leave
Yeah.
and somebody else.
Oh,
left.
who's that? Name that pony.
Somebody else left too. Sendarius and Fort is
Oh, look at here.
leaving. Mocha Jean.
Smoke Jean.
She's like, if you don't have my food, I got nothing to say.
This mayor has got one hell of a personality.
Oh,
How long has Mocha been with us now?
I would say 6 years.
I think 6 years.
Mhm.
And we were told that when we took her in, we wouldn't be able to handle her. A pretty horrific situation. She was literally kept inside of a chicken coop.
Yeah.
And in order to get her out, they used to take a can of rocks and throw at her, like one of those Folgers metal cans filled with rocks and throw at her to get her to come out. So she had every right to be a little.
She couldn't even put her head
nasty.
up straight in there.
No. But she's a big girl. So either she's in a loving mood, which is normally when she's in heat,
Yeah.
or she's in a special Mocha Jean mood, a squealer mood.
Who's this sexy boy?
And this here is Mr. Sebastian. He's like the Fabio of the barn. Hi.
They're all
Hi.
dark, so
Hi.
they look even darker on the film right now. Sorry.
Yes. And we are getting darker a little earlier
Yeah.
these days. But he has that rock star mane and tail. Beautiful, beautiful Pasifino. He was seen by Dr. Daniels today. Also, actually, he got the full Monty. Coggins, vaccinations, hoof care, dental. Both he and Mito. Surprised he even wants to engage with us right now.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, his barn buddy's coming out to see him, see how he behaves.
See how he does, yeah. See if he's
If he
gonna
still
forgive
lets
or
her.
not. Hey, Miss Twiggy.
Hey, Mommy.
Hi, Mommy. Twiggy's one of our most senior mayors. And I guess now's about a good time to let everybody know. Twiggy is actually in the throes of liver failure right now. We're managing that under veterinarian care. And, unfortunately, her time will be limited with us, and but she is a love.
Yeah, she became a barn favorite pretty quick.
Yeah. She loves her humans.
Yeah.
Not so much for the other horses, with the exception of Pokey.
Yeah, that's true.
She loved Pokey. But please keep Twiggy in your thoughts and prayers.
All right, Katie.
Hi, Twiggy.
Okay. Oh, someone's making some racket.
And here we have two off the track thoroughbreds. Mr. Nom Nom, who's still looking for his forever person. Hi, buddy.
He's so full of personality.
He is. Oh my God, I love him. He's just blossomed from when he first came in. This guy is the one that likes to shake his
Tongue.
yeah, he hangs his tongue outside of his mouth and slings it from side to side, and it actually sounds like his barn nickname, Nom Nom. Nom 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 Nom. And here's his buddy, Elliot, back here.
Another character.
Yep, and actually he is sponsored to adopt,
Yep.
and he's got some itchy stuff going on right now that he's being treated for. Every year there seems to be like one little something that rears its head and seems to have a greater effect on more horses than not. And this year it's been skin issues.
Yep. But we got out of the mud
Yes,
by
we're out of
moving
the
here,
mud.
so
Yay!
that's the good.
We're
That's the
higher
good
and
story.
drier.
The good news.
And Liliana. And so these guys are actually sponsored to adopt. They are still here on property. They're new owners are in the process of finishing up their property and building a barn. I see Gunner's been doing some work on Liliana's mane.
See that?
You look
Pretty
like
good
you've
work.
had both you guys look like you had a rough day today. Y'all look a little haggard.
It was humid, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
it is. They got the Rasta kind of hair going on. Lily.
Where they let the minis in, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cute how we got them trained to come up here now and go in on their own.
Oh yeah. Well, they want to be big boys.
Yep.
Hey. So you know what? Because we're doing this wash through care, we actually got a lot of horses going to be leaving for their forever
I know.
home soon.
That's what I'm saying. There's been a
like,
lot of
oh my
changes since our last one.
I'm starting to get sad. Happy and sad.
Yeah.
So this big old giant here, this is a fiery opal, also known as Opie,
Yep.
because he has that kind of Opie personality. And his buddy and sidekick back here, that's Mr. Polygram, Polly for short.
And Polly is still available, yes.
Yes, he is still available. And the queen that runs these two big guys right here is that little itty bitty Pacifino, Taylor.
She goes, let me show you
Yeah,
something, you know.
she is the boss. It is hilarious. Hi, Taylor. How are you, Mommy? Oh, my God. She's a hoot. What are you guys doing? Waiting for dinner?
They have my favorite paddock because they got the tree.
Oh, yeah. You know what? We should go show them the tree. Show them all the ponies. Let's show them our favorite tree.
Yep.
So actually, this tree is the favorite tree of our hawks. We have a breeding pair of hawks that are out here.
Yep.
Every morning when I get here, they're out flying around, posting on the fence. They love to escort the horses in from the back paddock. And we still have evidence of rain. down
Yeah,
there.
a little bit. It always happens where the gates are, though, it seems like. In the water troughs. Can't get away from that. That's a cool tree.
Yeah, it is.
They think we're coming here to let them in, you know.
So if we show them this side, this is the cool thing about it. The fact that it survived is
Now,
pretty awesome.
okay, so you're going to want me to balance in here with the phone? I'm going to do the best I can. Here we go.
The hot bar's not on.
Try not to get suctioned in. I'm walking through the mud.
I should be filming your feet right now.
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
It actually looks like an old man's face, the base of the tree.
Yeah.
We like to come out here and have lunches and hang out with the horses. It's just a pretty peaceful spot.
Yeah, before we had all these different areas built, this is where they primarily stayed, under
Yeah.
this tree. Yeah. They hang out over here, though,
Yeah,
too.
when we were working, doing fencing and various things, and we take our lunch breaks and pop a squat.
Climb up in there, too. It's a cool
Yeah.
place up in the
It
tree.
is. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Cool. You guys ready to eat? Got Thunder and
They look
Mama.
like they're ready to sleep.
Yeah. Sadie, Luna, Preacher, Gidget. You're away back there in the back.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right.
So
Barn
we
from
are
this
very,
angle.
very, very grateful to be at this new location. It's beautiful. We have a nice breeze going on this evening.
Yes. Yep. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in, and you know, we'll keep you posted on Candy's progress, and hopefully, as these horses leave property to go to their new homes, we'll let you in on it. Okay?
That sounds good.
Anything?
Ciao.
Bye.